Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama and welcome to this week's Pack With Me. This week I'm packing up the Logan and Lenora Daytripper Tote. This is in the new lashes print that just came out and I love it so much. I'm really excited to show you the Daytripper because I find after packing this up that this is like the perfect middle sibling between the Jujube Super Bee and the Jujube Bee Light. So if you've ever packed up a Bee Light and said, oh, I just don't have quite enough space, and then you moved into the Super Bee and then said, this is just like a little bit too big, this is the Goldilocks bag. It's kind of right in between the size of a Super Bee and a Bee Light. If you are a frequent shopper at thesensiblemama.com, you probably have noticed that we've been out of stock of a lot of our Logan and Lenora products for quite some time now. I really have a hard time keeping these in stock. I did recently just restock pretty much everything from the Logan and Lenora line, and they're already starting to go. So if you're looking for Logan and Lenora stuff, you might want to go check those out at thesensiblemama.com this weekend. So let me go ahead and get this bag packed up. I'm not usually a fan of the unstructured bags. I tend to do better with a bag that has a little bit of structure inside of it. So when I do pack an unstructured bag, I usually try to introduce structure on my own, whether I'm using Jujube set pieces or fuel cells or other kind of accessories. So this time I'm actually going to be using my Sugar Snap files. I featured these in a video quite some time ago where I showed a Super Bee packed up with them, and I've had a ton of requests to show these in other bags. So today I'm going to be using these to put some structure inside of this bag so that everything is really easy to get to and I can see everything in my bag just by peering right down into it. This one that I have here is the Dipes and Wipes file, so of course this is what I'm going to be using for my diapering needs. The first thing I'm going to toss in there is the change pad from my Jujube Be Sporty in the Black Ops print. Next I will grab my Planet Wise wet bag. This is in the Jewel Woods print. I have a Kanga Care Snap cloth diaper in the Toki Joy print that I'm going to tuck down in there. Usually I would be putting 2 cloth diapers in here, but I'm actually washing the diapers right now and this is the only clean one that I have out. So once those come out of the dryer, I'll be putting another diaper in here and it'll fit right on this side. Next I will pack a Y pouch and some baby powder. So there is my diapering bag all packed up, except I need one more diaper in there, and I'm just going to toss this down inside the bag. I'm not really going to be able to get a good shot of how these look one at a time packed in here, so when I'm all done I'll show you how this looks from the inside all packed up. But as you can see, that's a really huge bag and it really hasn't even begun to chip away at all the space that I have in here. Next up is the Snacks and Supplies file, and in here I'm going to be putting everything related to my son's eating needs. So first I have his Neat Solutions eating mat that I always put down on the table. This is totally wipeable and it is slip resistant, which means that I can put it down and he can put his food on it and it's not going to go sliding off of the table. Next I have his Jujube Be Neat with 2 of his utensils tucked down into that front pocket, and I'm just gonna roll it up so that those utensils stay nice and safe. I have a Jujube medium set piece that is packed with snacks, and lastly I'm going to pack a Y pouch mini in the donuts and ice cream print. This is filled with hand and face wipes so I can wipe those little hands and face down when they get dirty. I'm just gonna tuck this down here right in front of my diapering pouch. And even though they're falling forward as I bring the bag toward the camera, but I've actually got them pushed up against the back of the bag. Next is the Shirts and Socks file. And obviously I'm going to be using this for changes of clothes. So I've got a nice warm pair of pants, of course a spare shirt in case we have spills, and a pair of socks because we are in the ripping the socks off phase of toddlerhood. Okay, so now I have those 3 files down in the bag and I still have lots of space left. I have a lot of errands to run this week and I don't plan on bringing a stroller with me, so I'm mostly going to be baby wearing. So this is my Jujube Be Quick in the Black Petals print, and in here I have my ring sling from Techni Wovens. I am bringing these to thesensiblemama.com. I just placed my opening order today, so I'm so excited to get those. They have the most gorgeous prints I have ever seen, and I am just so excited to be bringing those to the shop. So I want to have this with me just in case I need to toss my son on at any time. So I'm going to pack that down in here as well. And that's really just about everything that I carry with me on a given day. Now, the Daytripper does not have bottle pockets in it. This is not a deal breaker for me just because I don't tend to have a water bottle with me at all times, and usually if I do, it's in my hand. So if you are the kind of person who always wants to have a water bottle, you might not love this bag as much because it doesn't have the bottle pockets, but really you can fit even a 17-ounce Swell bottle in here really, really well. Even packed totally full with sugar snap files. You see, you just stick it right down in there in the side. Lastly, I have the Me and Mine file. The way that I like to think of this little pouch is as a place to put things that are for me that I might be grabbing out of my bag, but they're not really the things that I'm grabbing for often. I may grab for them while I'm out, I may not, but I do like having them. So the first thing I'm gonna throw in there is the book I have been reading. I'm gonna toss some deodorant in there, a teasing comb in case I ever need to touch up my hair, my Laura Mercier setting powder, and a mini hairbrush. So again, these are not things that I would always be grabbing for, but they're kind of nice to have all organized in one spot. And I'm actually just going to toss those right on the top of this bag because I still have so much space up here. So I'm just going to put that right there, kind of sitting on top of the other things. Alright, so this front pocket here is not like the Jujube bags that has a nice organized mommy pocket on the front. So I'm actually not going to be organizing this too much myself. I'm just going to toss things in here that I'm always grabbing for, that I need kind of at the ready. So I'm going to toss my Black Petals small set piece from Jujube, which is packed up as my wallet. I have a White Pouch Mini packed with tissues for me, my chapstick, and of course I'll be tossing my phone in there as well. So it's not a very organized little place, but I can definitely just reach my hand in there and grab whatever I need, which is perfect. Now I'm just going to add a couple of things to the outside of the bag, and then I will do a from the top shot so you can see exactly how this bag looks all packed up on the inside. First, I am going to attach a Passy Pod in the black magic print here to the front strap. The next thing that I'm going to add is my beautiful Sensible Mama fob. This is made exclusively for the sensiblemama.com by Andrea from Fobs by Andrea. As you can see, it's got the Sensible Mama logo and a heart here on the front. And I know the camera is not doing it justice, but this is one of the sparkliest fobs I have ever seen. These are actually not going to be on sale at the Sensible Mama. These are gifts that we are giving out to 20 of our top customers, people who shop with the Sensible Mama, who exemplify kind of the Sensible Mama motto of educate, equip, inspire, and share, people who have been super active in our community on Facebook, and just people who really inspire us. So I have already chosen the 20 people who are going to be receiving a fob like this one, and they're going to be going out in the mail hopefully sometime next week. So be on the lookout because you might be one of the people getting surprised with one of these beautiful fobs. They won't ever be for sale, so we're hoping that this is something that our valued customers will really enjoy and be proud to have on their bags. Alright, so with that said, let me real quick open this bag up and show you how it looks packed from the inside, top view, so you can see how all those files look down in there. Alright, so here's the top-down view of the bag all packed up. As you can see, I have that Me and Mine file sitting right on the top, and then here's how everything else looks down on the inside. I just love how I can peer down into this bag and see everything that I have packed up in here, which is just so my style. So here we've got my Dipes and Wipes file. Up here in the front, I have my Snacks and Supplies file. In the very, very front here is the file for change of clothes. Over here in the side, I have that Jujube Be Quick that has my ring sling in it, and of course my Swell bottle is over here tucked in the corner. Alright everyone, so that is my Logan and Lenora Daytripper all packed up for the week. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!